Today, auto news that's bound to frustrate buyers and expose a trend in dealership profit strategies. If you thought the days of high dealership profits were over with the end of COVID-related supply issues, it turns out you might be in for a surprise. Dealership profits have dipped slightly from pandemic highs, but they're still well above pre-COVID levels, and dealerships are working hard to keep it that way. Here's what's happening. During the pandemic, supply chain disruptions left new car inventory tight, which allowed dealerships to hike up prices and rake in massive profits. Now that the pandemic is in the rearview mirror, gross profits on new cars have come down slightly, but they're far from pre-pandemic levels. According to JD Power, the average profit per new vehicle is still around $1,200. Yeah, that's a decrease from the peak of $3,600, but it's still leagues above the pre-pandemic $300 to $500 range. And that's just the average. Let's break down the big players. Dealership groups like Asbury, AutoNation, Group 1, Lithia, Penske, and Sonic have all reported drops in per vehicle profits this year. But despite the drop, they're still making more in each car than they were in 2019. For example, Penske's latest reports show they're pulling in almost $2,000 more per car than pre-pandemic days. So while they're no longer hitting those sky-high pandemic numbers, they're still far from struggling. Now, here's the thing. Dealerships aren't sitting idly by and watching profits shrink. They're actively working to maintain elevated incomes. Dealerships are pushing fixed operations like maintenance and repair services, which have proven to be profitable even as new car sales ease up. Plus, many dealerships are limiting inventory to keep supplies artificially tight, allowing them to hold prices higher than they might otherwise be. In fact, some dealerships seem to be betting on consumers becoming numb to these elevated prices. They're using terms like stabilisation and soft landing, which translates to maintaining high profit margins without necessarily bringing prices back down to pre-pandemic norms. Essentially, they're aiming for a new normal where car prices stay elevated, but profits remain high even if fewer cars are being sold. Now let's zoom out a little bit and take a look at new vehicle sales. Back in 2016, new vehicle sales were at a high with over 17.5 million units sold. But since then, it's been a rocky road with sales dropping as low as 13.9 in 2022 before inching up slightly. Even though overall sales numbers are down, profits per car are up. So dealerships have less need to sell in volume and more incentive to maximize profit on each sale. For buyers like you and me, this means we're stuck with higher sticker prices, fewer incentives, and rising interest rates, making car purchases less accessible and more financially painful. While dealerships might claim they're simply adjusting to new market conditions, it is clear that maintaining these high profit margins takes priority for them, even if it means pricing some buyers out of the market. So here's the takeaway. When you're heading to the dealership, be prepared for those prices to stay high. Dealerships are betting we'll keep paying, even if it means stretching our budgets further than before. And with strategies in place to protect their profits, it doesn't look like these elevated prices are going away anytime soon. Now, if you are serious about buying a new or used car, maybe just curious, there is a way to find the best deals and lowest prices without all the hassle of dealership markups. Head over to quotes.everymandriver.com. It's a free tool thousands of people are using every day to see real-time dealer pricing. By simply entering your zip code, you'll get access to up-to-the-minute pricing that could save you hundreds, possibly thousands of dollars. If you don't find what you're looking for in your zip code, expand that zip code. The better deal might be in the city or town just down the road. Whether you're buying new or used, don't leave money on the table. Check out quotes.everymandriver.com to make sure you're getting the best and lowest price possible. There's also a direct link for quick access below this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with the latest insights from the automotive world. Hope to see you next time. Today's video is brought to you by The Cold Plunge. Use discount code DAVE150 at checkout at thecoldplunge.com. Immediately save $150 off your purchase. That's DAVE150 at thecoldplunge.com. There's also a link below this video.